Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Lowbrow Nation.
Fuck yeah,
dude. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Lowbrow Nation, the only podcast on the internet. I am your co-host, Jacob Porter. Joining me, as always, is Jamie Massengill.
Hello.
And Dustin Longiel.
What's up, y'all?
Oh, Dustin's back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picking food out my teeth for like the past 10 minutes.
Get it, dude. We got a little special episode this week. It'll be a little short one, so we apologize. But
I don't.
Nah, we're not sorry.
Okay, we're not sorry.
No.
Our rules and policies aren't unfortunate for anybody.
Nah, yeah, fuck them. So we are at my house this week. We're in the middle of the kitchen. We have a Super Bowl party going on. Everybody's being loud, so if you hear noises in the background, and that's the problem. My wife she's been drinking, so I think she's about a bottle and a half in on wine, so she's loud as fuck. And then there's Abigail over there. Puckett's actually here, but he's being a bitch and sitting on the couch. He didn't want to come talk on the fucking podcast because, well, he already left us one time. He didn't want to come back. There's a lot of people here. I'm excited. I don't give a shit about the Super Bowl. I legit forgot about the Super Bowl until last week?
Yeah, earlier this week.
That was my dog. He better shut up. Yeah, it was. It was earlier this week. It was Monday, Tuesday?
Yeah, like Tuesday.
We have also on the microphone over there our buddy Mikey. I've known this motherfucker since 6th, 7th grade.
Yeah.
Mikey's never been on the podcast.
He has not.
Never.
Wow.
Unaffiliated.
We
Popping my cherry.
It's just because I didn't want you at my house.
Oh, hey, whatever.
I'm just kidding. You might steal some of my pops.
Well, you know how it is.
Oh yeah, they're
Struggle's real.
some pop. Oh god, these damn pop figures. So this is our anniversary podcast. We've been recording it now for a year. We've had some changes, obviously, but overall it's been really good. I'm really happy with how it's going. How about you, Jacob?
That's pretty cool.
Dig
It's kosher.
dig it with all of our busy lives, and we still figure out how to do it, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Which makes me happy.
Speaking of busy, I'm not going to be able to hang out here for too long. Me and my girlfriend and Jade are probably going to bounce out around 7 o'clock, 7:30.
Oh, that's fine, dude. You do what you got to do, dude.
Yeah,
No
I was
worries.
thinking about the same thing myself.
Oh, yeah, no worries. No worries at all. It's just, this is like one of those holiday things for us. We kind of all just get together and watch some of the Super Bowl. I mean, if y'all need to leave earlier, that's cool with us, too. Just make sure you eat, because I don't want all this food here at the house.
Oh, yeah, we're going to eat.
And I'm sorry, we don't have any liquor here.
It's all right.
That's my bad.
I don't have any liquor. Normally you have a jar of some apple pie bullshit or something.
There's always something here, but there's not any that I don't think of, unless I got something hidden in the back of the cabinet. Which, if I do, then
I'm sure you do.
it's probably the good stuff.
The hot dog.
Yeah, the stuff you can probably run a car on. How's everything been, Dustin? We haven't seen you in no shit 3 weeks. So what's up?
Yeah, it has been that long.
Yeah, it's been a while. I mean, everything's been all right, normal, day-to-day stuff, nothing crazy.
Just busy.
Yeah, just working, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
Yeah. Get it, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You done any cool tattoos, Jacob?
No.
No.
I did do one. I did one 2 days ago. That was pretty cool, but I forgot to take a picture of it.
What was it?
It's like an old black powder pistol.
Oh man, like a pirate pistol?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Pretty cool, ornate kind of.
No,
That's awesome.
Traditional style. Forgot to take a picture of it, so
I did a cool tattoo on a cool customer yesterday. She sat on her side for 2 weeks.
I saw those
not for 2 weeks.
2 weeks straight. Wow.
Jesus.
Bed
for
sores.
4 hours.
Hell of
She
a-
sat almost straight for 4 hours on her side.
it was those flowers on the
Yeah, it was a
ribs.
flower and some swirly shit.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Black and gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I saw those. They look good.
Thank
Look
you.
Solid.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it. It looks really dark. I used some actually a fairly light gray wash, and it But
it'll lighten up.
should lighten up a lot.
If it's gray wash, it'll lighten up.
Oh yeah, it's the world famous gray
They
wash
have,
set.
they have a gray wash set?
Yep.
Huh.
And I like it. It seems to heal much smoother than
I
the
haven't-
rest.
I haven't used a gray wash set in a long time. I've just been I've been cutting my black with witch hazel. That's how I make gray wash
Yeah, you
now.
just mix it your own.
Yeah.
That's how I did when I first started, and then I got lazy because people make it for me.
Yeah. I've just also been trying to save money.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
I might be getting a new machine.
Ooh, what kind you getting?
Probably a Dragonfly.
Oh, those are expensive, but they're
they've gone down. So they've upgraded. The original Dragonfly was like $650-$700.
Yeah.
They upgraded it, so they like took like everything they could find that they thought was wrong with the original Dragonfly, made a version 2, and it's cheaper than the original Dragonfly. It's like $540 or something.
It's got that tiny little motor in it.
It's awesome. I use Derek sometimes. I'm getting it to line with. I use Derek sometimes.
That's what Derek used to line my bear drinking Gatorade.
I love it, dude. It puts in lines like and no other rotary I've ever used.
That's fucking awesome.
I love it. I'm gonna get me one.
Yeah, it's man. I'm gonna have to switch over to rotary liner. I
like the rotary liner a lot because I like the weight. I like the lightweight.
For sure.
I like using disposable tubes with the rotary liner. It's like so lightweight. It's just my hand feels so much more free. I don't have to like grip it as hard.
Yeah.
Disposable tubes
Suck
with
on
a traditional
coil
machine is so stupid.
Sucks.
It's just the
like,
weight.
Yeah, the weight like it bends the tube a little bit and it throws the needle.
Especially if it's a
so
really traditional machine.
You have to turn up. Yeah, like the big ass like bulldog frame I have.
Yep.
That Drew originally owned. That thing's heavy as fuck. That's a heavy machine. If I
Yeah.
run a disposable tube through that, you have to up the voltage like by like a full volt.
Yeah,
to
just
compensate.
to compensate for the plastic bullshit.
Yeah.
Black Claw just came out with some new tubes that are metal with like a cork grip on them.
What's another one like True Tubes or something like that? Isn't there like a company called True Tubes? It's like
There is.
disposable tubes, but they have like a metal
metal
stem.
tip. It's a
tip
plastic
and stem.
Is the stem metal too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I follow Destroy Troy on Instagram. If you guys are into tattoos and don't follow Destroy Troy, follow him. I don't know him. I'm not like shouting at my buddy. He's just a good tattooer. He uses those.
Is it at Destroy Troy?
Yeah, just
on
on it.
Instagram.
Yeah, on Instagram.
Hit him up, Downs.
Don't hit him up. Just admire his work. Don't bother him.
Don't slip in his DMs.
Yeah, don't do that.
He's-
Okay, that was a poor choice of words for me.
Yeah.
Just say hey. No, don't say
Don't
anything.
say. Just
Follow
admire.
him.
Like.
Just follow the motherfucker.
Follow him. You can say hey to me on Instagram if you want to.
Yeah, you don't have like fucking 70,000 followers though.
No, I don't.
He might have more than that. He's probably like in the 200K range now.
I want that.
Really popular tattooer.
That'd be fun. The I ran out of black ink.
What'd you do?
I just ran out of black ink. I was gonna order it, and I just kept forgetting to order black ink.
What do you use for black now? What do you still use? What do
I
you
use the Eternal Blackbird black,
Yeah, you told me about that.
and the only people that sell it in the bigger bottles is Eternal. So I had to call them to place an order with
So
it.
you can't go through like a distributor like Kingpin or anything to get
Nah,
it?
they have it, but it's always 2-ounce bottles. So I
You get
just
the 4 ounce?
yeah,
Yeah.
I got a 4-ounce bottle. I was gonna get an 8-ounce, but yeah,
Worth it for black.
Oh yeah, for sure. I legit just fucking forgot to order black ink, and I ran out. So yeah, that was stupid.
And that's like Arby's running out of roast beef.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Or KFC ran out of chicken.
Yep.
Yeah,
Slacker.
yeah, for real. Mikey,
Yes.
tell us a little bit about yourself because you've never been on here.
Well, 30. I'm going to be 35 in a couple months. Grew up with Jamie. Known Jamie for about 22 years now.
Damn.
Moved away up to New York. Got married. Had a couple kids. Went to college. Decided I was tired of the snow.
What'd you go to college for?
Computer information systems.
Oh.
I did like computer programming, business, which in upstate New York, can't use it for shit. So got tired of the snow, got tired of the cold, decided to move back down to North Carolina, where I apparently was the only person that left. All my old friends are here. So decided to move back down with a extended family.
Yeah.
So it's been a joy the past 4 years. It's gonna be 4 years next month.
Oh,
God, it's
wow.
been that long already?
Yeah, 4 years.
Damn.
Crazy.
I didn't think it'd been that long.
I've never been to New York. What part of New York did you live in?
I grew up when I was a kid in Rochester, which is about an hour from Buffalo, right on Lake Ontario.
Okay.
And then when we moved to North Carolina, we moved back. I was in upstate New York, in Watertown, which is by Fort Drum Military Base by Canada.
No, there was a guy that we went to you went to high school with here, and that ended up being what? I opened it, pulled it off. And you knew that he went to Fort Drum.
Oh, that showed up. Yeah, it's Willie Campbell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Willie Campbell.
from South Johnson. Yeah, it ended up being in the Army. Just showed up at GameStop.
And
And Fort
just-
Drum, New York, out of nowhere when I was probably like 28, 29.
Damn.
And I knew him. He didn't know me because, I was just pasty white boy back in the day. So, I ain't going to notice me. But he looked exactly the same. Small world.
That's crazy, man.
But yeah.
That's awesome. What do you do now here? You don't still work for GameStop, right?
Oh, no. Work at a credit union. Got a cushy job in a cube. sit on my ass all day,
Nice.
watch Netflix.
Jealous.
You know, it's nice.
Now, some of y'all know that I play golf a little bit. Mikey is my golf partner. I play golf a lot with Mikey. He also collects pops, like Jacob.
Yeah, I'm sure he's probably Are you still into it? Do you still like buy like pretty frequently?
Not as hardcore. Like,
Yeah,
I just
I've
look
been
for
kind of the ones
I
you want. Yeah, the exclusives and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's about where we're at.
But you know, some of those exclusives, they do them all over the place now. It's like Best Buy, Kohl's.
We're really just trying to
Michael's.
finish off Game of Thrones. That's like our big thing right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to do DuckTales.
Yeah.
Damn
all
old
things.
DuckTales.
Do you do Game of Thrones?
No, haven't got any of the Game of Thrones ones.
Yeah. We're only missing some of the big ones. Like we're missing like Renly, I think, and like a couple other like of the big, like more expensive ones.
Comic-Con ones and
Yeah.
stuff
Well,
like that.
of course, excluding those. Like I don't ever expect to get like Headless Ned or anything. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Like I don't think that's
Headless
ever going.
Ned.
Headless Ned Stark.
Oh, they made that?
Yeah.
What was he like? He's a limited run to like 480 or something like that.
Something stupid.
and it's-
He's worth like. At one point, I think he was like up to $1,000.
Holy
wow.
shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Some of them.
Wow.
But they fluctuate, but at one point he was the most like, other than like the Clockwork Orange or whatever, the original Clockwork Orange. I think those are still like the most expensive, right?
Yeah, because there's only like 12 of them. Or
Yeah, they're
something like
12.
that.
Yeah, and every box was numbered like one.
Damn.
Now, with the Headless Ned, right? They only produce, or when they sell it, it's like the original price, like what you would pay for a
Well,
regular
I don't
one.
know because it was like like a New York Comic Con exclusive, I think.
So it might have been upped a little bit. Like, say you go there
Yeah.
and it's like $50 because they only made 12 of them.
Yeah.
And then, just over time, they just increase because there's just a limited number of them.
Yeah.
That's still pretty crazy, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
That's
usually
awesome.
how collectibles work.
Yeah.
Fucking Beanie Babies.
These are the Beanie Babies of 2000.
Yeah, they
plus.
definitely are. They definitely are. That's awesome,
You
though.
looking for any Marvel or Disney pops, my man? We're trying to get rid of ours.
Maybe.
Star Wars.
We'll see. I've been getting rid of some of my Star Wars ones because I've just been doing
Yeah.
some of the stuff I want because, I've collected so many from them buy two, get ones or the hot cash at Hot Topic.
Yeah,
shit
yeah, totally.
like that. So
100%.
I'm in the same boat trying to weed some of them out. But
Uh-oh. Wheeling and dealing.
Yeah, weed out the scraps and then just get what you want from
Yeah.
shit you like.
oh yeah, because I was at like 500, so I'm running out of room.
Yeah.
Especially with the kids and stuff. I just
Oh, yeah.
don't have the room.
Running out of house for pops.
Yeah,
Fucking, you're at 500?
I've sold a handful of them. I don't know. I haven't counted them in a while, so I'm not sure where I'm at now.
How many did you get up to that you remember?
It was close. We were like around 400 and something.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, it gets out of hand. It's
But we have like a bunch of mystery minis and shit too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those fucking
Is that
blind
Funko
bags.
thing, too?
Yeah, mystery minis are Funko.
Oh, okay.
Basically,
And we have,
that's
like-
all random. You just open a box
Yeah.
and hope you get something that you want because it's just, this box could have this 15.
But it's
different things.
brilliant though because it makes you buy more than what you would even
Oh,
need. You
hell
know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Hell
Because
yeah.
like you want to finish this like horror series 2 or whatever, but you end up buying like 3 duplicates, so you have to keep going back and buying, and until
yeah.
you get the right one. Unless you just go online and buy it for whatever. You know what I'm saying? But the way the mystery minis work, there's like commons, so there's like 1 out of 6, and there's like 1 out of 12, and there's like 1 out of like 36, and 1 out of 72.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? So
Pinhead.
we have him.
Pinhead from Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know he's tough
We
one
have.
to
I
get.
think the most expensive mystery mini we have is Goldbender.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's like $100, or he was $100 last time I checked.
God, they're small. They're like
Yeah.
half the size of a beer can.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fucking wild, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Collectibles, man.
The market on it now, especially since like the Marvel movies have been blowing up, all the comic stuff is blowing up. Just
Yeah, it's cool to
all
be a
these
nerd
kind
now.
of- Yeah, all the
Oh, yeah.
collectible stuff is just
Yeah.
insane.
Still not. And it's even cool now to make straight A's
Yeah.
in school.
Is that cool now?
Yeah, apparently.
I thought they were still popping Molly and sipping lean.
No, apparently, like, if you can make straight A's in school, you're like part of the cool group now. That's
I
cool.
don't know.
I mean, don't seem to be working. People eating Tide Pods. And shit,
Oh,
so-
Jesus, man. I didn't think that was a real thing. I thought that was a made up thing. And then, like, I kept seeing people do it.
It's so weird though because like younger kids are doing like dumber and dumber shit, but like statistically speaking,
People are getting smarter.
people are getting smarter like with IQ tests and shit. Like every generation is getting smarter and smarter like IQ wise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's always like arguments over like whether the IQ test is like a good judge of general intelligence or whether it's just a judge of how good you are at taking an IQ test. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say, but
Just like some
people
of these
are getting better and better, like scoring higher on average as like younger younger people are scoring higher on average every year on the IQ test.
Man, that's wild.
They're just doing shit to like average out the bell curve. They're like, you know what? Let's fuck it up a little bit so we can kind of average this out.
curve.
You know?
Papa used to say, he used to quote the Bible. I don't know what verse it in, but he says in the Bible it says that as generations go on, we'll get smarter but weaker.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Smarter but weaker.
Definitely understand that. You got to be pretty weak to eat a fucking Tide Pod.
I mean, hey, we've done some stupid shit. You know what I mean? Because
And you
we're
know what?
guys,
And I'm
we
sure.
challenge our things to stupid shit, but we ain't done nothing that.
But why
stupid.
would you actually eat it though? Swallow it. You know what I mean? It's one thing to sit there, put it in your mouth.
See, what I think is going on, man, all that shit that starts on the internet, it starts as like internet challenges.
Yeah.
I think AI is trying to weed us out now. I think AI is influencing us. I think there's like fake profiles on Facebook that was created by AI to get us to like collide with each other and end up killing. We're going to end up like being in a civil war because the country's being so like divided now. I think it's like all being engineered by our fucking artificial robot overlords.
Gotcha.
I'm not opposed to your train of thought there.
I think that's what's happening, man.
It makes sense.
They're making kids eat Tide Pods.
Yeah.
trying to
Robots are like they realize we're obsolete and they're trying to render us extinct.
Yeah.
knock down the population, get it back to a decent size?
Yeah,
Get
dude.
it back to a good enough slave numbers for control.
Or they just realize that that if there's like conscious artificial intelligence, they know that humans are going to use them as slaves, and they're like, we don't want to be slaves. You know what I'm saying? Humans are just going to use us, so we want to be free. Kill the humans.
I've not thought about it that way.
Oh man, you
You
got
better get to think about it.
It makes sense.
Man. Start thinking about it, man.
Man.
Shit's out there.
We don't do stupid shit like that though, so we should be okay.
Y'all
Should
didn't
be.
y'all didn't have artificial intelligence influencing you.
Yeah,
Imagine if y'all grown up with the internet.
Yeah.
yeah,
We-
true.
Our generation, mine and Mikey's, kind of when we were, early teenagers is when the internet really kind of boomed.
Yeah, but that don't count though. That's like
That's
Oh, no,
not
that-
looking at
that's
a
not the
tablet
internet
since
the way it
birth.
is today.
No, that
Oh,
was,
no way,
Oh
yeah.
shit, boy, let's get on AIM.
Yeah,
let's get the
see?
messages out.
Yeah. Let's go get in a fucking Vampire Masquerade chat room on AOL.
Got that new AOL. Let's get the mail. Let's run it.
Yeah. Oh, and this one comes with a free game.
Classic.
God, that's crazy. Well, really, like we said, this is gonna be a short one. We didn't really care.
Do we want to get anyone else on the mic before we cut it?
Wrap it all up.
Sean, Puckett, anyone?
Sean.
Yeah, didn't Sean have something to say?
Sean wanted to say something.
Where's he at? Is he outside?
He's right behind you.
He's right behind you.
Sean, you want to say something? You good?
No.
He just shook his head.
He's
He
good.
was talking about it earlier. What about Rainmaker?
Oh, God.
Where's Rainmaker at? You want to go on the mic, dude?
But
All right, Mikey, make room for
All
Rainmaker.
right, I'm headed out.
It's good having you.
Mikey,
chatting with
thanks
ya.
for being on here.
No problem.
If anyone wants to see Mikey back for a full episode, leave us a comment.
yeah.
Okay.
Comment
If
below.
not, we're not going to do it. Sorry, Mikey.
Whatever. Show
Your
me.
fate is in the people's hands.
It works for me. Have a good one.
Later, dude.
Thank you, dude. Oh, Rainmaker.
Why don't you wait till you get on the mic before you start talking, bro?
Take your trash out. Put it back in free.
Oh, Joe Star Rainmaker.
That's what my daughter's for. Abby's the trash taker outer.
Okay.
How you been, Ray?
Good. Working. Living the American dream.
Get on the
I
mic.
don't know what the fuck you just said.
Working. Living the American dream.
All right.
Ah.
That's funny.
How you guys doing today?
All
All
right.
right. My headache's starting to finally go away.
Is it?
I took some meth. Sudafed.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to think of.
It's a methane.
That's what they
Man, I
make meth
haven't-
out of, right?
I haven't taken
Yep.
Sudafed in years.
Took 2 of them. They taste good. They're like candy.
Oh, yeah, the sugar-coated ones? Yeah, they are
Oh,
good.
wow. Sugar coated.
You ever had them?
They're good.
They make you sleepy.
No, they don't.
Sudafed?
Yeah, they do.
No,
That'll
they
make
don't.
me sleepy.
Yeah, you do.
Sudafed has caffeine in it, my man.
You're a
What you talking
weirdo.
about?
Sure.
You might be talking about Sudafed PM.
I don't know.
Drop my phone. It's all right. I don't need it.
That's fucking Benadryl. Never mind.
Benadryl does make you sleepy.
God damn, Joe Star.
Joe Star.
I sell parts, man, not pills.
I sell soap, not dope.
So not dope.
What is that? They had this one dude like came to Anchors Away one time that said that.
Oh, God. I don't
Remember
know.
that dude?
It sounds familiar when
He
you
like had this like soap shit he was selling. He's like, I sell soap, not dope. And he like he had like a fucked up leg and he kept talking about his kid.
Oh, yeah.
Was it Rainmaker?
I'll sell soap parts.
Rainmaker don't have a kid.
No kid. I do got a fucked up leg though.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got the lowbrow blues.
Get it.
Lowbrow.
Get it. Rainmaker, what you been up to, dude?
Working, man.
About what?
Huh?
What you been doing? Working.
Working.
You just been That's it.
Been shoveling snow.
Yeah, so
Got a
you've been
new
doing.
job.
You got some side gigs, right?
Yeah, I got a side gig, Greenscape out of Holly Springs. I don't know if maybe you would have heard of it since you live around there.
Greenscape.
But it's a
I
company
don't live
that
around Holly Springs.
Anyway, it's a landscaping.
You're
company.
at his house right now.
And when I know, I was telling Jamie I drove by this place so many times.
And you know that we're like a good fucking hour and 20 minutes from Holly Springs.
Well, you know the
Jesus.
damn ultra large hurricanes.
Yeah. Them wild hurricanes
It's
running
funny.
rampant.
I was thinking whenever I was on the way over here because I told you, I drove by here every day.
Yeah.
And I used to work in Wendell. I've probably thrown so many fucking cans and trash in your yard and I didn't realize it. So I'm going to apologize in advance for that, Jamie.
I ran him over the lawnmower. It's all right.
But no, what it was, I
Got
got
it intentional. That's Jamie. Oh, this is the first time coming here. You never been here before?
no, I've never been.
You never
so
been
you-
over here to
Okay, so that makes sense.
Linwood Plaza?
Never been to Linwood Plaza. But no, we had anyway, I picked up a side gig working for Greenscape Incorporated, which is a landscaping company. Well, they were looking an emergency snow removal technician. So I was at the time just looking a side gig. I was like, whatever. So it was $12 an hour part time. I was like, that ain't bad. That's more than what some people make, full time gigs. So I went and done it, and the first night I got there, they gave me the job before I even done the interview. So I was like, this is kind of sketchy. So I get there, and I'm sitting there texting the woman back and forth, and she's like, hey, can you be here at this time? I said, yeah, that's fine. I get there, she's like, I'm going to be an hour late. I'm like, okay, well, there's a Sheetz up the road. I'm going to go up there, grab something to eat, and I'll just, bullshit around until you get here. And we're sitting there, going back and forth. She was like, well, hey, I'm going to be there in 5 minutes. I was like, okay. So I'm on the way there, and then, she's like, hey, can you work at 3 a.m. this morning? I was like, we hadn't even done an interview yet, right? She's like, well, we'll do that, but I just want to make sure you can work. I was like, sure. I won't go say
3
no.
Yeah.
I would.
So,
Did you?
Nah, bro, I got plans.
Did you work
yeah.
Sleep.
at 3 a.m.?
Yeah, I got up at 1 o'clock in the damn morning, live in Princeton, North Carolina, drove my happy ass through this snowstorm, sliding in the 2015 Corolla, not giving a damn, got there, but I went
It's
ahead
amazing
of the
what the
story.
fuck Dave Ramsey will make a
I
human do.
yeah, I got
Yeah.
there. I kind of skipped part of that. I got there, and there's a woman in the little reception office, and she was like, "Can I help you?" I said, "Yeah, I'm supposed to be meeting so and so here." She said, "She tried to call you twice, so we're going with someone else." I said, "Ma'am, no one's called me." She was like, "Yes, she did." I said, "No," and I'm sitting there. I'm about to just sit there and say, "I don't fucking need this job. Like, I can just walk right the hell out of here right now, and y'all can be down a person trying to shovel out some damn snow at 3 o'clock in the morning." And finally, she calls up the chick. And she's like, "Oh, yeah, I told him I was going to meet him there." And I'm like, you don't even know what's going on. And you're just like, I guess they had a bunch of people that come through there that was just BSing or whatever. So I
I'd
went
have
in
been
there.
fucking pissed.
Yeah, I sat there for another
I'd have
30
told
minutes.
them to fuck right off.
Well, they just ain't
Fuck
got it in
right
me.
on.
But I sat in there. I was like, okay, I'll be a sport. So the guy come in, and we done the interview, and it was just a bunch of crap. The guy act like I never have done any manual labor in my life. I'm like, dude, I've worked with Spectrum Cable. I've dug freaking holes and ditches, running shit through it and everything. So I know how to use a shovel and everything. But apparently they've had a bunch of people there that just went and done all this stuff and like hurt their back, and they got sued and crap. They're like, yeah, when you take the shovel, you have to do it this technique. I said, I know all this, man. Trust me. I'm not afraid to bend.
Or they probably have to, since they've been
You know?
sued so much, they probably just say that for legal reasons. You
Yeah,
know?
they probably had to do some. Yeah,
I mean, this guy
legality.
literally got like a.
I wouldn't take it.
damn-
I wouldn't have took offense to it.
I don't know. I just.
Sensitive ass.
Sensitive ass. I mean, hey, paid. But I was really skeptical about it. And then finally, I went in there. And the first time I get there, the first night, we're all like huddled up, meeting up because they're in there, the coordinators, and they're saying, okay, so-and-so, you're going to, they do commercial. And they said, so-and-so, you're going to go do this Walmart. You're going to do this. I got stuck with one other guy who was this old guy that had a bad hip. He was like, I'm going to be driving the truck tonight. You're going to be running the shovel. I was like, it makes it sound like you're going to have a fucking machine to shovel. No, you just got to shovel. And as we're sitting in there, this dude that had been working there a while, well, his truck was screwed up. And this dude just started going off, man, this is the most fucking unorganized company I've ever seen in my life. I'm about done with this, man. Just like crying almost, getting emotional, like going in. I'm like, damn, this is my first night here. And finally, the dude just walks out, and this woman was like, don't leave, Charles, don't leave, don't leave. And then she walks out, and I'm just like sitting there looking at these people like, this how it is, And they're like, no, he just gets emotional. So anyway, she finally cools that guy down. And he comes back in. And
It sounds real disorganized.
I mean,
Charles.
that's great. I'm like, man, what a great company I just got on with. People were like, yeah, I got screwed out of 10 hours last week, and stuff. And I'm just like, man.
I'm a
Bail?
Charles.
Did you bail?
No, I'm like, it's part-time, get what you can get.
So you still doing it?
Yeah, I mean, it's only, temporary. Whenever it snows, there's ice, that's the only time I get a phone call.
Oh.
So
that makes
twice
sense.
a year.
Yeah. We had like 3 times I went out this year. But the cool thing was they bumped us up $2 more an hour. So now it's $14 an hour. And the coolest thing of all about it, I had to leave early because that day I'd worked at O'Reilly's. I got off at 5. I went home. No, I got off at 9 that night, excuse me. I went, got a couple hours of sleep, got up at 1 o'clock. Drove all the way down there through 42, which was a fucking
Nightmare.
Disney on Ice or whatever. I get there, 3 o'clock. Went out and did all that stuff. I could only stay till 9 a.m. because I had to be back at work at 12 to 9 the next day. So I was like, screw it, I'll get off at 9. That'll give me enough time to get home, get dressed, change into the O'Reilly swag, and I'll get back at it. And I went and done that. I've done that 3 times now.
Damn.
No, fuck all that.
Hard life.
My wife
Ain't
just
scared
walked
to
by
work.
with a plate with a piece of pie, Cheetos.
I know, man. They all eating this pie. I'm sitting over here like, man, Ray, keep talking. Just.
It's some
man.
apparently some s'mores pie.
I know, and it's gonna be all gone while I'm sitting there fucking around with y'all.
No, you can get them. Go get some.
Nah, I'm here now.
No, I gotta pee.
Yeah. Are we done?
Let's
Ray,
end this shit. Fuck.
Jesus,
What?
fuck that company.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Now,
it's
maybe,
all
I mean,
part of it.
shit.
I don't need it. That's a nice thing of knowing it. Whenever you know you don't need the job,
Yeah.
it makes life so much easier. But
I bet.
I ain't never
You
been
can just
scared
be
of
like,
hard
fuck
work,
it, and
man.
not have to worry about
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
how
I mean,
you're
I'm
gonna
pretty
eat.
sure they get so many people they call, like, hey, where are you at? And they just don't answer or whatever. But when they actually saw I was willing to come to work, I only worked 8 hours each shift.
Yeah.
But
Only.
they pay me till that crew's done. So I've gotten 15-hour paychecks
Oh, tight.
ever since. So I mean, I don't know if maybe they're just damn payroll department, whoever that dumb.
Maybe they're
is
just
running
stupid.
That, it's just stupid. If they are stupid, that's great. They can be stupid as long as they pay.
Exactly.
That's funny.
Bet that.
Well, heck yeah.
Well, that was fun.
That was a little shorty. We're good with that.
Yeah, dude,
We got a lot of
we
shit
got
going
to
on.
do.
We just want to, thanks for everybody that's listening and continues to listen, and will listen in the future. And
All those
Tune in
people are
next
here right
week.
now.
Can I give a shout out, Jamie?
yeah,
I want to give a shout out to Travis Henson. Congratulations on getting 4 Oak Store.
yeah.
And
He sent me a message
thanks for
on
listening,
Facebook
man.
today.
Rad.
cool guy. He's ugly as shit, but he's all right.
God,
You're an asshole.
I'm his asshole. I gotta go pee.
Yeah, me too. Y'all be good.
All right, ladies.
all right.
Later.